Okay, this is real life. This is how I wake up every single morning. And if we want to talk about real life, let's talk about our skin for a second. Our skin is not perfect. Don't get me wrong, if you have a really good skincare routine that is designed for your skin, it's definitely going to help. It'll slow down the signs of aging, and in some cases, it might even help repair some of the damage. When we're younger, our skin's oilier, we are fighting acne and breakouts. As we get older, our skin starts to get drier. So now comes fine lines, discoloration, and yes, thanks to the masks, we even get to have some acne as well. With that comes some complications and some questions when it comes to what foundation should I use and what concealer. And don't get me wrong, as a person gets older, this sometimes seems to get a little bit more complicated, right? Should we start off with spray foundation, liquid foundation, stick foundation, BB cream, or powder foundation? Like all these choices, which is the choice for you, right? And then concealer. Should we do a darker concealer? Should we do a lighter concealer? All these questions. Then after that comes, what kind of tools? How do I apply it so I can hide my imperfections? First of all, girlfriend, I want to tell you something. You are beautiful, okay? You are absolutely beautiful the way you are. But I'm going to give you some helpful tips to help you figure out what foundation you need and how to apply concealer. Now I'm going to give you some quick tried and true method to get that amazing flawless face look. Now, I don't care who you are, the very first thing you need to do is start with a face primer. Face primer? Yes. It's like when you're preparing your walls to paint. You want to fill in all those cracks and crevices so that your paint looks amazing on your wall. Same thing with your face. So I love the mattifying face primer. It helps. It's got that blurring technology, so it's going to help blur some of the fine lines. And it's also going to help my foundation sit out of them, and it also gives me that matte look, right? So I love that. However, ladies, if you have extremely dry skin and definitely different times during the year, I use the hydrating primer. Oh, now all you're going to do is you're going to take about a pea-size amount on your fingers, and you're just going to rub them together, and you're going to put it all over your beautiful face. Now, you're going to want to let this dry on your face for about 5 to 7 minutes. Decide what type of foundation we're going to use. Now, with that, I'm going to ask you some questions, whether you want a light coverage, a medium coverage, a heavy coverage, and your skin type. But in actuality, ladies, I can wear these all at any given time, and most of you can too, but I will help you with deciding what's best for you. So you can take the spray foundation, the liquid foundation, the BB cream, the stick foundation, and our new pressed powder foundation. Today, I'm going to use the spray foundation. This gives me the most professional makeup artist look, and it is absolutely amazing. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to shake this like no tomorrow, right? So you're going to shake, 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 and then you're going to shake some more. And I'll apply it with a tool. Tools matter, ladies. And no, you don't need to have as many brushes as I have or anything. There is a few key ones, and this is definitely it, is the kabuki brush. You definitely want to have one of that. It works with almost all of our foundations and helps you get that flawless look, okay? So after you shake your foundation, I put anywhere from 3 to 4 sprays on my kabuki brush, simple like this. And then all you're going to do is you're going to dot. I always start wherever I need the most coverage, and this is a buildable foundation. And what that means is if you have more blemishes or areas that you need a lot more coverage or whatever, you can keep applying. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. I like the little steeple effect because you're not going to see any little brush strokes in here, and it is going to dry to a really, really nice matte finish. Again, like I said, if you need an area where you need a little tiny bit more foundation, you can give it another spray on your brush. Make sure you always bring it down into your neck area to blend, blend, blend. I'm avoiding the eye area because that is where we're going to add our concealer. And because I have fine lines and stuff there, I do not want to add a lot of product because I don't want it to look cakey. Okay, ladies, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk concealer. That's the next issue. Should we go darker? Should we go the same shade? Should we go lighter? It all depends on what you want to do with your concealer. Now, if you're just using it to conceal, I suggest going the same shade or one shade lighter at the most. If you're using it to highlighter, you're going to want to go 2 to 3 shades lighter. If you're using it to contour, you're going to go 2 or 3 shades darker. Okay, today we're just going to conceal, so I'm going to use the exact same shade that I have on my face. And what you do, it does have a doe foot applicator, but when you're concealing, especially like a place underneath your eyes, you don't want to add too much product. So I find it easier just to pick it up with another brush. I'm going to take this, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring this where we have the most of the dark circles. So, and this is usually on this side of the eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to just bring that concealer down just a little bit in here. And then from there going up, I'm just going to dot it, okay? Just dot it up, going up into a V. Can you see that? We're not going to put a whole lot of product on. Then you put your brush away, ladies. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually use your ring finger, and you're going to get in there, and you are just going to press that in gently around the eye area. If you want, you can take a blending bud, and you can work with a blending bud as well. But honestly, I just find that the finger is just as easy. Again, you want to use your ring finger because that is the most gentle. I do one eye at a time because our concealer does dry very, very quickly. There you go. And look at that. Look at the difference between the eye. Look how much brighter this eye is and how much darker this eye is. Like, it's absolutely incredible, right? So see, concealer can actually be easy. Using your finger again makes that that concealer stay pliable, and it's easy to work with. You want to go with the grain of your skin, so you want to press outward, ladies, when you're doing underneath your eyes. You can use your concealer again, the same concealer. If you have a dark mark anywhere else or whatever, you can use that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyes, and then I'm going to come back here and show you the final step, okay? I love that little snappy thing. That really worked. Okay, so now we have started by priming our face. We picked our foundation to give us that flawless look. We added some cheeks, a little lips, and some eyes and mascara. And now we are at the final step, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set your makeup. You're gonna set your makeup. So what happens throughout the day is that your oils and your skin and stuff will start separating your foundation. And if you sweat a lot or anything like that, it'll break down your foundation. So what you wanna do is you wanna set it. Also, by setting it, your makeup will stay on your face and not on your mask if you're wearing a mask. So all you're going to do, now this is a finely milled powder, so don't get excited and say, hey, I can't put powder on my face. Yes, you can. It's finely milled, and it is also translucent, so it's not going to change the color of your makeup. So all you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of this, and you are going to just pat it on your skin, especially in the areas where you tend to maybe sweat a little bit more, or if you have a little bit of oily skin in your T-zone, whatever. So you're just going to pat it on, and then you're going to gently sweep it away. And it's going to help blur some of those fine lines and stuff. So yes, you can even put it underneath your eyes. So again, just dab, 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 and then sweep it away. I like to add a little bit more where my mask is. Sweep, sweep, sweep. And there you go. Now, if I could only get my hair done and get dressed. Maybe I'll try that snappy thing again. Ladies, and it's as easy as that. Okay, we have primed our face, we have picked our foundation, we concealed those dark circles underneath my eyes, and we have set my makeup. So if you need a color match, just let me know, send me a message, and this is the month to get hooked up, because you can grab this entire bundle and end up getting this foundation for free this month only. So don't wait.